I'm trying this up because of no mistake. Is Twitch the worst of them all? Or is Twitch in for the long haul? Twitch is evil, jumping up and do long. Love them, and then in the morning I call. Oh, dear, then I'm giving him my nothing at all. Is Twitch evil? Yes, it do. You can't grow on Twitch. It was awful. Game of life is kind of diffy and lawful.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to
And
be
I'm not
telling you
giving
about
them
how
nothing
much
at
you can.
all. Game of life is kind of evil. I said
Hey guys,
you
welcome
gonna
back
end
to
up
another
in the
video.
morning
Today I'm going to be
scared.
talking about how
It'll be
much
cool, but we
YouTube
ain't
pays
never do
you
nets.
for
I'm
live
jumping never
streaming.
better dirty and
So
man.
this is my main channel, and I have a secondary channel which I primarily use for live streaming and a couple extra videos that I like making for fun.
Game of life, you won't
So my
think
channel is
weapon
Blue
nothing.
54,
Drink your water.
and AG
Water is important.
163 and 75 cents. Now, I'm going to be diving in deep into a couple individual live streams and just showing you guys how much money I'm making from those live streams. So let's go to the individual live streams. So one of my most recent live streams, I streamed for an hour and 15 minutes. So as you can see for this live stream, I had about 12 concurrent viewers. I started off the live stream with like two
Just doing a
viewers,
little
jumped up
theory on
to
here, man,
five
to
viewers,
see
and then
if Twitch
a
is
little
on
bit
some
around
BS, bruh.
12,
You hear me? I'm
and
trying to
jumped up
literally.
down to 9,
I'm just
and
gonna
just
see.
moved
I'm
through
gonna
that
try to
amount. So
stream on
now
YouTube and kick for a little minute to
12,
see what happens,
8
bruh.
to 12
Cause
viewers.
Twitch, I don't know
So
what's
let's
going on
start.
with Twitch,
It
bro. Like
looks
I
like
feel
the
like
average
no
person
matter
came in
how
for
long I
about
stream, no
8
matter what I
minutes
do, I know
of
it's not
live
supposed to be
stream,
easy, but it just seems
and
like
in this live
there's no
stream,
interaction or
I
some shit for me,
made
man. I
13
got
cents.
sick for 2 months, and then after
So
that went
this is how
downhill.
much
Well, I did
YouTube
hit the
paid me
implemented that
for
thing about the
this
bots. I
live
don't know if that
stream.
had anything to do with it.
Now, I've noticed that YouTube doesn't really automatically run ads on your live streams. Like I've been on Twitch before, and I noticed every time I step into somebody's live stream, an ad usually plays. I don't think YouTube plays those ads as frequently, which is why I don't make that much from the live stream. So for over an hour of live streaming, got paid 13 cents. Okay, so my next live stream, I got my peak concurrent viewers was 10, and for this one, I streamed for about 50 minutes, and the average person stayed for about 4 minutes and 49 seconds. Now, for this live stream, for whatever reason, even though I streamed for less time and had less viewers, I actually made 17 cents for this live stream. So I'm not too sure why. It doesn't really make sense to me. I made ad revenue of 14 cents, and then from YouTube Premium viewers, I made 3 cents. Okay, for my next live stream, I streamed for about 35 minutes, peak concurrent viewers of 9, and just varying from 5 to 9 viewers. Now, I got paid 14 cents for this live stream. So, yeah, making big money. Again, it doesn't really make any sense because I streamed for half the time of the first live stream I showed you, and I made around the same amount. So maybe it does play that initial ad in the beginning, and then there isn't additional ads being played throughout the live stream. That could be it. All right, next live stream, I streamed for an hour and peak viewership of 10 viewers and dropping all the way down to 3. So, how much did I make on this one? Any guesses? For this one, I made $5.35. Now, why is that? If I scroll on through, you'll see your transaction revenue. So, for this one, somebody actually donated a super chat, which is why I was able to make $4.88 from the super chat. And then from the ad revenue of this one, I actually made 41 cents. So even if I didn't get that super chat, I still would have made 41 cents, which is significantly more than the other live streams that I was showing you guys a little bit earlier. Okay, so this one I streamed for 54 minutes, and this one I actually had peak concurrent viewers of 14. So this is my
Look at Scooby
highest viewed
Doo
one
coming
so
after you.
far.
It's
And I
Twitch,
only
lost
got
their
paid
mind,
13
do
cents. Yeah,
they?
this is
This is Scooby
a
Doo, and
decent
then
amount of
coming after
money
you. And
considering the ad
Scooby
revenue is
Doo,
like
and then
50.
coming after you.
However, I
It's
had
Scooby
the
Doo, and
most
then
viewers
coming
of
after
this
you.
one,
And
so it doesn't really make sense. Okay. And then the last one I have to show you guys, I streamed for about 40 minutes and had a peak concurrent viewers of 4. So as you can see, just dipping from 0 to 4 the whole way through. This is probably like my first live stream that I did as of recently. And as you can see, I'm still getting views on it, and it generated $1.82 of revenue. Now just going down to the breakthrough, the breakdown. It's actually all ad revenue. So I'm not too sure why this one is doing so well in terms of ads. I do believe at some point it did spike in viewership, as you can see right here. So this is where I'm sure most of the money came in if you just look at it in terms of ads. So as you can see, the first day it made 45 cents and then a whole boost of pretty much $1. I'm pretty sure it got shared. If you look at the reach, I had 39% of external viewers. So I'm guessing it got shared somewhere. It looks like it got shared on Twitter somehow. And that's how I got 63% of my external viewership, which is how I was able to make that dollar that I was throwing in there. So pretty awesome. Now, is there a market for you to start live streaming on YouTube? I mean, it's really fun. You get to interact with chat, you get to interact with people who regularly watch your videos, and overall, it is a good time. But in terms of generating revenue, your best options are to either get people to subscribe to your
You
channel with the paid
stop, please.
membership or to give you super
Y'all been
chats,
kind of rough
donations,
today,
everything
man.
like that. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have any free
Stop
subscription
it.
service like Twitch does with Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon membership, you automatically get free paid stuff to any money that you view. And I'm hoping someday maybe if you subscribe to YouTube Premium, maybe they'll give you a
Hey,
free
stop,
channel
man.
membership or something.
Can't
Not
move.
sure if that's ever in the cards, but one could be hopeful. So let me know what you
Yeah, so I
guys
think
think.
my theory has
Is
been
it worth
proven
it for you
that
guys to
it's not just
stream
Twitch.
for
It
an
must be
hour
Kick
and you
too,
get
bro.
paid like
Something weird is
10
going on.
to 40 cents? So something I will have to evaluate because the videos itself definitely bring in more money in terms of ad revenue, and you have to find a nice balance between your live streams and your videos. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
I see people debate a lot what's better to stream on YouTube or Twitch, and it's a question I get asked a lot because I'm like Constantine, the man who walks between worlds here, because I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I multi-stream. I am the future. I'm the chimera. There's pros and cons to each platform, but if you do both of them at the same time, you create the perfect stew. It's the chemical X to streaming. I have said since switching to multi-streaming, every single person should be multi-streaming. Contracts don't exist anymore except for on Kick, and even that I think is gone. There are no Twitch contracts. There are no YouTube contracts. They've gone extinct, like the saber-toothed tiger. Like they have wiped their ass with contracts to creators. So I think you are making a big mistake if you just marry yourself to one of those platforms instead of just doing both, because you can. When people talk about this subject, they only give like the basic rundown, like the nutsack summary of pros and cons. I haven't seen anyone.
Motherfucker always says shit that I never can imagine.
And I really think that the numbers here tell a very complete story of why multi-streaming should be the norm for streamers. It's in their best interest and for viewers too, because then viewers have a choice on do they want to watch it on Twitch where they're going to have a much more interactive chat experience, or do they want to watch it on YouTube where they don't care about the chat experience because it's a lot more dog.
Today, I will be donating $50,000 to small Twitch streamer. This is going to be fun. He currently has one viewer, which means if we weren't watching, he'd have zero. He is streaming to nobody, which means he gets nothing.
YouTube, why you did it the most? They kind of evil because they know such thing grow. And then YouTube is the evilest thing. Never brings videos ring.
So the last comment was bombing y'all. I did not think Aiden Ross would give this man credit for saving Kick, the streaming platform.
But it's I can give my flowers to me, but Liko, I'm gonna be honest, bro. There was a time Kick wasn't gonna work, and Bruce saved Kick, and I remember having that call with Eddie, and we were just like, "Yo, like Aiden, like you gotta get Bruce, you gotta fly, you gotta get Bruce." And I flew Bruce out to Miami once that courtside game, and I was like, "Yo, just do it." Did it? He came, then X came, and oh, it was over. Like, oh, that was it. So Bruce really helped save Kick. XQC
That's
saved
crazy
Kick.
because
Fuji
Kick,
saved Kick. Neon saved Kick.
where did Kick
So
come
yeah,
from,
I
bro?
know guys
Really,
think
like
that
Kick
I'm
just came out of
dead. It
nowhere.
was not working. It wasn't working. No, I didn't buy
No, it's
it.
owned by some like casino or some shit or gambling people.
Kick deals of all time, but it's deserved. He saved it. He saved the platform. Los Polos. So
Bruce dropped
Heck yeah, how y'all doing today, bro? Y'all had a chill Sunday or not? It's awful. You hated your life. You had one of the worst days known to fucking humans, bro.
And he was one of the people that got
You hear me,
a
like,
really big deal that was even, they made it look even bigger on social media.
what was y'all
Like,
doing,
a
George?
$50 million deal. If you guys remember that era where every page would talk about, oh, this person got a $150 million deal, just disgusting numbers being thrown out. And a lot of people, including Aiden Ross, had previously said that, yo, Bruce kind of, he just phoned it in towards the end of his kick deal. But if you guys are unfamiliar, kick deals stopped in 2024, I would say. Most of them stopped end of 2023, but 2024 towards the end, it was donezo. Like there were no more kick deals, and now they've moved more
Crazy.
towards like this kick partner program thing, that like hourly rate that they would pay people depending on who or how many active chat users there are, as well as how many active real viewers there are. And one of Aiden Ross's close homies, Cheezer, who recently raged at his community, and now they've turned detractors on him for
What the hell? This guy got pinatas in the background. What the fuck?
setting him up.
I never thought about something like that. Having like pinatas.
Bruce dropped him off, went back to Twitch after his kick deal was over and when he was making his comeback.
That's the thing, Eddie. Real quick. That's why you don't do business with black people. And this is no
What the hell?
I respect y'all in a way too, because I
Nigga, what? Nah, hell no, bro. Y'all hear that shit? Why you don't do business with black man? Say, man. Who was that? Who the hell's that, man? I don't know, bro. You're like, this man done lost his mental. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna leave it at that. We gonna leave it at that, bro. Cause what the feezy? We definitely gonna have to leave it at that. Cause that man is crazy, boy. What the hell? Get my life dropping up in the main. I got things for the lowest mistake. Back to the future over again. And Marty McFly on that thing. I don't understand nothing they lame. It's only one person that it came. But it's probably not even a person. Jumping up again, my life, no rehearsing. I just proved that's not even a person because you didn't leave when I sang that horrible ass song, bro. Which proves I don't know what's going on with Kick or Twitch, but y'all's algorithm is dog ass shit. Tell me what is happening, I never understood it. And gaming life is ignorant. I'm smoking dope and making prayer. But yeah, man, today was a cool day. It's the evening time. Literally, the weather didn't drop by like 15 degrees or some shit. It's supposed to be like, man, it was like 93 degrees today. Apparently, it's supposed to be down to 59 degrees tonight. I don't know how the hell that's possible, but we in Texas, so anything is possible, apparently. But yeah, man, Twitch is on some weird stuff. They not promoting videos to any freaking body. I'm about to stream on YouTube. About to stream on YouTube, the Vertigo Live on YouTube, because all this shit is boo-boo. I told you that I'm used to. But yeah, man. So this kind of proves my theory. Like earlier, I probably streamed on YouTube for 11 minutes and got 11 views. I can't even lie to y'all. As far as this is not it, bro. I don't know what happened since New Year's, but I swear to God, before New Year's, bro, the algorithm was so different. I used to have at least 3 people in the chat, bro. You hear me? Like at least 3 people on Twitch, 3 people on Kick, because I used to multi-stream. And now it's rough. I can't even lie to y'all. It's pretty damn rough, bro. So I'm just like, damn. I don't know what. Well, I do know what happened. They did this thing to get rid of all the bots, but that just made me think, like, damn, was 75% of Twitch bots? Sheesh.
Like, I see what you do. He used you for money, Eddie. He didn't want to ever work with you long term. He got what he wanted out of you. Which, listen, it's in their culture. I respect their culture. Everybody has different cultures. Like white people, we do our own things. Indians do their own things. Black people have their culture. It's not no racist either.
It is, nigga. You just said don't work with black people.
He got the bag out of you. But Eddie, what about me?
This was wild from Cheezer, but it should make no surprise for anybody that when this guy's moving like this and he's talking like this, that his community are even crazier, so much so that they've got him not hiding, but they've got him stressing out over them. And there was a point in time where people assumed that when Eddie was talking about big deals, that
The
he
TV
was
is
talking
on in your
about
room.
Bruce. They assumed that.
Like,
Yeah, the TV on in your room, Zion.
some live streamers are actually no longer good streamers. I'll be the first to admit it. There are some really big streamers who nowadays make content. It's boring. It's not old. They're not even adapting. And you know, but there's some small ones making.
I don't think that Eddie was talking about Bruce here because Bruce's content on Kick, it didn't really change too much. Like Bruce, and to give some context, Bruce in 2022, he won like TwitchCon. He won an award at TwitchCon. So Bruce in 2022 was huge. And it's really heartwarming for me to see because I know on my Twitch account, my Twitch account where I've had for like 10 years, I've been following Bruce at least for like 8 years. So it's kind of been crazy to see Bruce grow up in real time and grow as a streamer from averaging like 70-ish viewers. But during like 2020, 2021, that's where it was a hockey stick up. And in 2022, he really took off. So they signed him at his peak. And not only that, they signed him, and like Aiden Ross said, that allowed for them to get people like NXQC, which really just set everything nuclear because now there was a community that was forming in Kick. And that was something that a platform like Mixer didn't really have. Like Mixer, they signed, I think it was Shroud. First it was Ninja, and then it was Shroud. And their assumption was that, oh, we'll just sign the biggest person and then we'll just get a bunch of people like that. And that's not how streaming works. The benefit for Kick is that not only is Eddie like a stream viewer and he has a ton of money, they move a lot faster. And Trainwrecks, who is one of the co-founders of Kick, he's been a streamer himself, and he understands all of the problems with Twitch that he aided Kick with. So recently, Eddie, who's the founder of Kick, he was doing an interview with Mizkif, who was a huge Twitch streamer who has now moved to Kick full time. Part of the reason why I believe he moved to Kick, and he's not dual streaming, I don't think he's dual streaming from what I've seen, is because a lot of the community that Mizkif built was primarily on Twitch, and it was primarily a bunch of people that do not mess with them anymore. So a lot of these collaborations, so he's like, yo, I'm not going to be able to collaborate with these guys. I'm going to get a lot of hate on Twitch. Like my viewership is down. Let me just go to Kick where I can cultivate a newer community, and the people that already mess with me are going to watch me here anyway. So that's why I believe Mizkif moved over to Kick. But in this clip, they talk about things that may or may not change. And one of those that they tried to use to entice people was the 95-5 split.
Let me ask you a question. Are you guys ever going to change the 95-5 split?
No, never. There's no way for that. It's like put it this way: if like an accounting firm came to Kick and was like, okay, how do we make this more profitable? The first thing they'd see is oh, there's a bunch of revenue that comes through subs, and then they see, oh, there's a whole bunch of like money going out, and the first thing they'll say is like, take a percentage of that. But like
This shit kind of,
that's not really like revenue. That's not revenue.
this shit kind of weird. Cause only one view here. I'm yapping, dirty in here. These goes the matter, out of mercy. I got a lot of action and they come and they sold me.
Mr. Beast video, which Mr. Beast must
I
be
dooley in the morning.
XQC got
Even out of night, dooley now. Even as I told me, I have a new I dream. Every morning, these are multiple awesome extra baby rap hours. Wait, your food cooling off, Joe. What am I doing? I'm waiting on your food to cool off, Joe. The TV is on.
Bro, he was going in, bro. He told DDG, he literally said to DDG, he's like, no,
Hey, man. The TV is on.
Going back and forth, bro. I don't even know how it came out. I'm gonna be real, bro. XQC just don't give up. That dude went in the challenge, had a $400,000 watch on his wrist, left, took a PJ back home, and then started a stream to make another $1 million in a day. Like, hell, bro. I don't know if he likes me, but goddamn, that guy is something special, bro.
Now this is a little bit crazy. Like he's gassing it. The way that he makes it seem is like XQC just running in there talking trash to everybody. I wonder what the setting is. Like, are they opposing each other? Are people calling out XQC first? Because XQC is a pretty go along to get along type of guy, but he's not somebody that's going to hold back his opinions. So it's a little bit strange, but DDG responds to this. And DDG's response is funny.
Hey, what the?
This is
Get
the
off me,
moment
bro.
I realized I got